Hello, this is Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of Nuggets for the Soul. The Lord really wants to have a personal relationship with each and every one of us. And of course, in any relationship, communication is really very important. That's why we're really encouraged to really take some time to pray so that we could dialogue with Jesus. And in this episode, I would like to share with you a very inspiring story of an old man and the empty chair. Okay, so I'll just share this with you. A man's daughter had asked the local priest to come and pray with her father. When the priest arrived, he found the man lying in bed with his head propped up on two pillows. An empty chair sat beside his bed. The priest assumed that the old man had been informed of his impending visit. "I guess you were expecting me?" He said. "No." "Who are you?" said the old man. "I'm the new priest at your church," he replied. "When I saw the empty chair, I figured you knew I was going to show up." "Oh, yeah, the chair," said the bedridden man. "Would you mind closing the door?" Puzzled, the priest shut the door. "I've never told anyone this, not even my daughter," said the man. "But all of my life, I've never known how to pray. At church, I used to hear the priest talk about prayer, but it went right over my head. I abandoned any attempt at prayer," the old man continued, "until one day, about 4 years ago, my best friend said to me, 'Joe, prayer is just as simple as having a conversation with Jesus. Here is what I suggest. Sit down in a chair, place an empty chair in front of you, and in faith see Jesus in the chair. It's not spooky because he promised I'll be with you always. Then just speak to him and listen in the same way you're doing with me now.' So I tried it and I've liked it so much that I do it a couple of hours every day. I'm careful though, if my daughter saw me talking to an empty chair, she would either have a nervous breakdown or send me away to an insane asylum." The priest was deeply moved by the story and encouraged the old man to continue on the journey. He prayed with him and returned to the church building. 2 nights later, the daughter called to tell the priest that her daddy had died that afternoon. "Did he die in peace?" he asked. "Yes. When I left the house about 2 o'clock, he called me over to his bedside, told me he loved me, and kissed me on the cheek. When I got back from the store an hour later, I found him dead. But there was something strange about his death. Apparently, before Daddy died, he leaned over and rested his head on the chair beside the bed. What do you make of that?" The priest wiped a tear from his eye and said, "I wish we could all go that way." Okay, so I really encourage those who are struggling with prayer, just use this method of having an empty chair and imagining Jesus being there, and then just talk to him just like you are talking to a friend. Just say what's in your heart, in your mind, and then wait for Jesus to speak to you, and then see what he's telling you, and then respond again to what he's telling you. So I hope this helps you in your prayer. God bless. The living saint, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust in you.